There is a difference between having a religious mindset and a kingdom mindset. On the surface, they can look very similar, but when you look at them foundationally, then you see that there actually is quite a bit of difference between having a religious mindset and having a kingdom mindset. In this world that we live in, we often grow up with a religious mindset. It's the thing that we are often taught. But the Word of God actually teaches us to have a kingdom mindset. It's what Jesus talks about all of the time, and it's the thing that God was trying to teach us to in the Old Testament. So, kingdom mindset is the ultimate mindset. That's the one that we want to have. So, in today's video, we're going to look at 5 of the differences between a religious mindset and a kingdom mindset. Number 1 is that in a religious mindset, you're focused more on rules, whereas in a kingdom mindset, you're focused more on relationship. So in religion, they teach you more about all of these rules that God has, and that you're supposed to follow all of these rules so that you can appease God. Whereas kingdom mindset actually teaches us that the most important thing is relationship. It's your relationship with God, how you relate to Him, that is the most important. And so that is going to be difference number 1. Another way that religion differs from kingdom is that religion teaches us that we have to earn God's approval, that there's just things that we have to do to actually get God to approve of us. Whereas the kingdom mindset, the true mindset, is knowing and understanding that we are already loved and approved by God. And so everything that we do actually flows from an understanding that we are already approved by God. He's already made us exactly how He wanted us to be. So, a third way in which religion and kingdom are different is in motivations. And so, religion tends to motivate people by using fear and guilt and performance. And so that is what religion tends to be based on. Whereas kingdom is more about operating from love, from obedience, and from purpose. And so those are very different motivations. And these are things that I can actually speak to, like, very personally, because I do remember that when I was young, I got baptized when I was 16 years old. And I remember that my motivation for wanting to do so, it was fear. I was afraid of what was going to happen if I didn't get baptized. And I was afraid, of being left behind if the rapture happened, and all of that stuff. And so that was my main motivation for getting baptized. It was fear. But now that I am fully grown, I'm a mature woman now, I am 49 years old, and it's only been in these later years of life that I have actually been operating from a place of love and purpose and acceptance, and knowing that He already loves me, He already accepts me, and that I don't need to do anything to earn His approval. And so it's a very different feeling when you start living your life from a place of purpose versus living your life from a place of fear. So the fourth way in which religion and kingdom are different is that religion focuses on rituals, and they basically, you know, the different types of religions have these different rituals that you are supposed to perform. Some of them are so that you can appease God, others are so that you can get back in alignment. And you know, others are so that you can be forgiven or so that you can get into heaven. And they, you know, put a lot of emphasis on if you perform these rituals, then these things will happen for you. Whereas kingdom is about a lifestyle transformation. Kingdom does not really, it doesn't have anything to do with rituals, and it just has everything to do with living a life where you are representing God first and foremost in everything that you do. And so that is what kingdom is based on. It's about you understanding that your identity comes from Christ first and foremost, and that you were created to represent and reflect him here on earth, and everything else flows from that. And so a kingdom is not about performing rituals, it's about understanding who you are and then letting everything that you do flow from your identity. And finally, the last difference for this video is religion focuses on your outward appearance. It focuses on behaviors, whereas kingdom focuses on the transformation of your heart. So it has everything to do with what's going on inside of you. So religion tries to change you from the outside in, meaning they try to modify your behavior and they try to make you look like you're doing the right thing before you actually start doing the right thing. Whereas kingdom goes the other way. Kingdom is about going inside and allowing you or helping you to be able to transform how you think, to transform what you believe, and understanding that by doing that, that is what's going to actually modify your behaviors, and it's going to change what you actually do. So kingdom is all about transformation of the mind. It changes your heart posture, and it just helps you to see yourself in a different light. And then it also teaches you how to start seeing other people in a different light, and you start to understand what it truly means to be a human being. And it just helps you, you know, to be able to understand that as a representative of God, that you have a different way of carrying yourself, and that is what kingdom does. Is like kingdom brings transformation. So having a kingdom mindset, it is the thing that will absolutely change your life. It is the thing that is going to get you to stop doing all the things that are harming you and help you to adopt all of the things that are going to help you and elevate you and help you to become your very best self. So if we haven't met before, my name is Kia, and I am a Bible-based mindset coach, and I am here to help you to cultivate a kingdom mindset. This is the thing that transformed me. It took me from being someone who was considered to be shy and quiet to becoming someone who is now able to get on videos and, you know, make videos like this to hopefully inspire and encourage other people to adopt this mindset so that they can become the best versions of themselves as well. All right, so if you are a self-aware woman who loves personal development and you love the Lord, then I would love to speak with you. If you're ready to transform in one or more areas of your life, I can help. Click the link somewhere around this video and let's have a conversation.